Last video we had discussed the definition of data structures. The data structure is a mathematical or a logical model of organizing or structuring the data items in the main memory, right? Now we will discuss about the classification of data structures. We can classify the data structures mainly in two ways. One is primitive data structures and non-primitive data structures. As the name itself suggests, primitive means they are primitive from the language which we are using for developing the program. That is, they are atomic. They can be manipulated directly from machine instructions, directly by machine instructions. Or we can say that they are atomic in nature. That is, in discrete way individual items can be handled because it is supported by programming languages, right? So they are primitive. Say for example, if we are talking about C, then int, float, char, double, pointers, all these are primitive data structures. The data structures which are user created, that is, they are not atomic in their nature, or they cannot be directly manipulated by machine instructions, are non-primitive data structures. So they are constructed from primitive data structures. They will be consisting of primitive data structure. They are not atomic in nature. Say for example, arrays, stacks, queues, linked lists, trees, graphs, etc. are non-primitive data structures. Means they will be consisting of primitive data structures. Again, these can be classified in two ways. That is, linear data structures and non-linear data structures. Linear data structures means they are non-primitive data structures, but there will be a logical adjacency between each and every item. That is, there is a relation between each and every item. That is, they are stored in linear fashion or sequential fashion. It doesn't mean that they are physically adjacent. Not necessarily they are physically adjacent, but they are logically adjacent. Then they are called linear data structure. Non-linear data structure means there is no relation between sequence of items. Sequence of items are stored without any relation. Okay, then they are non-linear data structures. Say for example, array, stacks, queues, linked lists, all these are non-primitive linear data structures. Non-linear means trees, graphs, all these are non-primitive data structures. We will see each and every one now. A very little bit introduction I will give about these things. Say int means integers, that is whole numbers. Almost all the programming languages will give a structure for how you can store and manipulate the whole numbers. Float means Again, the numbers which are having fractional parts. Okay, I hope you have already learned these when we were learning C. Then characters, the size of the character is fixed in almost all the languages because of ASCII values, right? All the symbols, individual symbols are characters. Double, the extension way of using float, and pointers, they are the special variables which hold the address of another variables. Usually we use ampersand or star symbol when we are using pointers. Okay, these are all primitive data structures. Say when we go for these arrays, array means it is again a linear data structure. I will use the space. Array is a linear data structure where the items which are similar are stored contiguously. That is an array. Say for example, if I say a of 5 which contains the 5 elements, then a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4. Okay, all the array index, every element of the array can be accessed using the subscript, or we call it as index. It starts from 0. Say I am storing 5 elements which are all of type integer. Then similar items can be grouped together using an array, and we can access every element of the array using a single name. That is the speciality of the array. We are going to group the similar items. It is the collection of similar data items. See that if we take this individual one, then it is a primitive data type. It is of type integer, but it is, now we are considering it as non-primitive, that is array. That is, it is consisting of 5 elements starting from the index 0. It is an array. Hope this is clear. We will discuss arrays in more detail in the coming video. Stacks. Stack is again a non-primitive linear data structure. Stack means it will be having only one open end, which we call it as top of the stack, and other end is closed. It means that we are going to insert or add the elements from one end, and we are going to delete the items from the same end. That is a stack. It is a special data structure where items can be inserted and deleted from the same end. That end is called top of the stack. Adding of items is called push operation, and deleting of the items is called pop operation. Say if I want to add some elements, say 10, 20, 30, say 40, only 4 items we can add to this stack. If this is the size of the stack is 4, then we cannot insert the 5th element. That is called overflow condition. If stack is empty, then it is called underflow condition. Okay, and we can insert the elements from only one end, and we can delete the elements from the same end. So it is also called first in, last out. First in, last out. Say for example, say there are some biscuits and there is a bowl. Say we can insert from only one end like this, right? And we cannot take out the last biscuit which is inserted in the first way. So we have to take last in, first out. I hope you are getting it now, right? So this is called last in, first out. So this is also called LIFO data structure. This is also called LIFO data structure. We are going to discuss about the stacks in detail in one of the coming video. We'll go to the next one, that is queues. I hope every one of you have seen the queues. Queue means, say, assume there is a railway ticket counter, assume this, and in front of that there will be a queue. People will go get the ticket from this end, and after taking the ticket they will leave from this end. So this is one end from which the items are inserted. We call this as rear end, and this is the end from which they will get the ticket and they will go out. This is called front end. See that items can be deleted from one end, and they cannot be deleted from, items are inserted from one end and they cannot be deleted from the same end, they will be deleted from the other end, right? So this is called first in, first out. The person one who will enter the queue will get the ticket first, and he will leave the counter first, right? So this is called FIFO data structure. This is called FIFO data structure. Okay, and the end from which we are going to insert the element is called rear end. From the end from which we are going to delete the items is called front end. This is about queue. Then we'll go for one more linear data structure, that is linked list. Again, this is also one of the linear data structure where it will be consisting of nodes. Each node is divided into two parts. One is info part and another one is link part. Meaning that info part contains the actual information or the data which should be stored, and the other link information will hold the address of the next node to which it should be connected. Because it is a linear data structure, there is a logical relation from one element to the another element. Say for example, say this is a linked list consisting of 3 elements, and this is the first node. Say it contains 10, 20, 30. It doesn't mean that they are stored sequentially in the memory, but there is a link from one element to the another element. Then we call this as linked list. Of course, there are many types of linked list, like singular linked list, doubly linked list, circular linked list. We are going to learn them in detail when we are going to discuss linked list. Just it is an introduction of this linear and non-linear and primitive and non-primitive data structures. I hope this is clear. This is linked list. And non-linear data structure means there will not be any logical relation or sequential access of the data items, okay, which are stored. Say for example, graph. Graph means it will be consisting of vertices and edges, set of vertices and set of edges. Say vertices are also called nodes. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say this is a graph which are connected. These vertices are connected through the edges, and not necessarily all should be connected. There are different types of graphs. Again, we will discuss when we are going to discuss about graph. But here there is no sequence that we have to access 2 after 1 only, we have to go to 3 after 2 only. There is no such sequence. From 1 we can either go to 2 or go to 3, or we can go to 4. There is no sequential access, so it is non-linear. Okay. And the last one is trees. Tree is also a graph. Tree is also a graph, but it is a connected acyclic graph. Tree means it is a connected acyclic graph, and we represent trees in a particular fashion, like root node. Each is a node and they are connected through links. Okay, we call this as root node. if you consider any node with its descendants, that is also a tree. That is also a tree. Again here, there is no sequential relation between the items. So it is a non-linear data structure. So from this video, we had discussed the classification of data structure, not based on the memory technique, because we can classify the data structures as dynamic and static. That is a different way of classifying, but the main way of classifying the data structure is this one, that is primitive data structure and non-primitive data structure. Primitive data structure means they are directly manipulated by the machine instruction, or they are supported by the programming language. Okay, like atomic types, int, float, char, double, pointers, all these are primitive data structures. Non-primitive data structures are not directly manipulated by machine instruction, meaning that they are user defined, they are the collection or construction from the primitive data structure. So arrays, stacks, queues, linked lists, trees, graphs, etc. are non-primitive data structures. Again, these can be classified into linear data structure and non-linear data structure. Like linear data structure means they are arranged in some sequential fashion, one after the other. There may not be physical adjacency in the main memory, but they are logically linked from one to another. Say in the array, one after the other, next item, like that, right? So array, stack, queues, linked list, all these are linear data structures. And non-linear data structure means there is no logical relation between sequence between the items. Then these are called non-linear data structures. Trees and graphs are examples of non-linear data structure. In the coming class, we will start with arrays in detail. Thank you.